Okay, order of transform. What do I mean by that? Well, I've got here a little animation of a bird, and I want to lay it over this background. Now, in order to successfully do so, I'm going to have to move it uh, across the sky diagonally, give the impression of flying. I'm also going to have a little bit of wobble to that fly. It's going to start off smaller and end larger, and also it's going to increase in scale. So there's quite a number of transforms, and it can get very hairy if those transforms are done in the wrong order. I'll demonstrate. Let's do a simple transform there, read from there. Okay, now this, I'm going to call that my move transform, and I'm going to then lay underneath it another transform which I want to be my scale transform. Now currently, if I change its scale from there, it's changing the scale from the center point, which it perceives as being there. Okay, now I can change that and command drag it into place. I can now change it so that it's there. However, if I hide that and go back to my move transform, if I move my move transform over there, now my scale transform is in the wrong place. So if I get rid of those two transforms, lay in another, and this I call my scale transform. I can preview it here. And now I do a move transform. Let's hide my scale transform. Move that there. Set down a key. Move this over here. Okay, so I'll hide all transforms. I'll show you the scale transform handles are in place now following the move transform, and that's because the scale transform was laid down first. So something to be aware of. Now you might ask, why am I doing it in so many stages? Now I can, should I want, do all of those transforms in using one transform node, but it gets very difficult if I want to edit any one of those particular values. It can get quite difficult, all these kind of different values moving around together, especially if I want to turn one off and on again just to check the others. So what have I done here? Right, I first of all lay down a scale transform, and then across time I've made it appear to become a little bit larger, and that's because it's flying at a diagonal towards us. Then I've moved it into place. Let's see if we can move in a little bit here. I've moved it into place, and this one is the move across the sky, so that's the animation. Let's move this down so you can see it. So that's the animation. And finally, a little bit of a wobble to its flight, which you can see a little bit more clearly if I load it up and have a look at it in the curve editor. Okay, so order of transform, something quite important to remember.